Good evening and welcome to Hardingford Berry Park with what is going to be our final 90 minutes live for a month, unfortunately, with the FA making the announcement today that officially all football from steps 3 to 6 and below will be suspended until the 2nd of December. Friendly action. Hertford's last game would have been here on Saturday, of course, with Hertford against Chipstead, but we're here on a rather cold Tuesday night, getting down to about 5 degrees, the big coats on, and the visitors are Watford's under-23 side. So take you through the Hertford lineup, pretty familiar. Luke Mewett in goal, Ben Hurd, Josh Bryant, Paul Symes, Harvey Gardner, Chris Gosling, Juzrak Jagdev, Brandy Makuendi, Sam Fanian, Luke Geimer and David Ogbonna. Only shows one change from the side that beat Chalfont St Peter here last time out a week ago, with Brandy Makuendi coming into central midfield in place of Isaac Pedro. Only 3 subs tonight: Ben Wayman, Kit Brown and also Terence Sadie. So the Watford lineup, we'll just been talking to their manager Graham Stack, and it's been littered with try lists. 4 try lists they've got on the field tonight, but apart from the try list, they've got Alfie Marriott, Mason Barrett, Max Statham, Terry Perkins, Thiago Suka, Sonny Blue Everton and Joe Hungbo. So game just got underway. Hertford are kicking from right to left. Reasonable attendance here, but as you can imagine, with all the things that have been going on with football, plenty of football in the local area tonight as well. Of course, Ware have rearranged a friendly against Holbridge. That one will be kicking off in 45 minutes time. Our other step 4 side, Welling Garden City, in league action tonight, final league action for a while. Citizens will be away at Bedworth United, which going to be an interesting game. Bedworth made a really good start to their Southern League season. Also St Margaretbury and Hoddesdon in action tonight as well in the local area. So meanwhile, free kick on the edge of the Watford penalty area. One of their 4 trialists being pulled down on the edge. And always change. Haven't been too successful, Watford's under 23 so far in their league this season. Only put together 1 win. But all about developing for them players for the first team. Well, interesting, when you talking with Graham Stack right at the beginning, he looked at Harvard's team and said, there, young, that can't be their first team, can it? Well, we've got news, Graham. Yes, it is. And they're doing very well nicely in the Izmir League Division 1 South Central, reaching 12 points. Well, it took them till Boxing Day last season. Well, this season they managed to get to 12 points, of course, already. So it's been a good start for Hertford. Best start to league campaign for 4 years, with 12 points from their 7 games. 4 years ago, promotion, of course, from the South Midlands League. Here they are coming forward on this near side with Josh Bryant, the left back. If Josh's family are listening up there in Norfolk, very good evening to you. And also you'll want to listen out on Monday, because Josh is going to be our guest on the 90 Minute Show on East Hearts Radio on Monday evening. We'll look forward to chatting to him then, as the ball finds its way back with Luke Mewett in the Hertford area, right footed to Harvey Gardner, brings in Ben Hurd, the far side. Jagdev midway inside the half to Makuendi, brings in Paul Symes. Near side, this is Josh Bryant in possession. Forward for David Ogbonna. His control lets him down though, rather gives it away to Joe Hungbo. His ball forward is a good one, and coming forward is Sonny Blue Everton, who tries to chip the ball across the box, but in the end it was Josh Bryant who managed to get in the way, and the chance goes away for Watford's under 23 side. Hertford's under 23s in action tonight as well, which probably explains why there's only 3 subs. They're away at Barking in the Bluefin Development League. Well, they made a very good start, won the first game 4-1. And both local teams doing well in that particular competition. Ware's game, which was due to take place on Wednesday. Tomorrow has been postponed, so we'll have to wait to play that one out. Watford in possession at the moment with Max Statham. Statham once again brings in one of the trialists on this near side to Mason Barrett. Barrett back to the edge of his own penalty area, left-hand side of the field for Teddy Perkins, who turns it all the way back for the goalkeeper, Alfie Marriott. Marriott with the red boots. Not the best attendance tonight here, but say it is cold, and I think people are thinking with lockdown looming. But here's David Ogbonna. Ogbonna to the right-hand side. Sam Fanian for Paul Symes. Far side. Picks out Jagdev. Jagdev's got Ben Hurd outside him. Ben thought about the cross, goes back to Jagdev, who has to go inside. Goes around one man, brings in Makuendi. Makuendi's chip ball on this near side for Brian. He's headed down. He's helped on by Ogbonna. It breaks in the box, and in the end it was a decent bit of defending by Max Statham that put it out for a throw-in to the home side on this near side of the field. So Josh Bryant will take the throw and brings in Paul Symes. Didn't start in that position in this season, but certainly made it his own with some very good performances indeed. Scored a cracker of a goal despite the game they lost here against Waltham Abbey as well. Turned in at the top corner. Deep again inside that Watford half onto the halfway line. And they'll bring it forward now. Across the halfway line with Sonny Blue Everton. Neat back heel from him to Mason Barrett. Barrett inside for Joe Hungbo. Hungbo forward brings in Kuka. Kuka gives the ball away. Hertford have got it back. Makuendi finds Jagdev, who finds Harvey Gardner. Harvey Gardner's ball on the far side. And once again we've got this patient build-up play. We've brought Hertford lots of compliments this season from opposition fans, saying how much they'd like to watch the football they're playing. As Jagdev puts it into his own half for Harvey Gardner. Maybe in the Ismail League Division 1 South Central, but there's no oof and run about it. There's Chris Gosling. Goslin finds Makuendi, who's put under pressure a little bit. Makuendi has to turn away from a Watford shirt, brings in Bryant. Bryant turns backwards for Chris Gosling. Gosling to his right for Harvey Gardner. Harvey's got Ben Hurd outside him, still inside the Hertford half. Down looking for Fanian. Watford sort that out and will come forward with Sonny Blue Everton. He goes down on the challenge. Hertford have got it back with Jagdev. Brings in Paul Symes. He's given it away though. Little scrappy period of play. Might be a friendly here, but we all know how Ben Hurd feels about things. He'll want to win this one. As the ball down the line by Barrett, but the assistant on this right hand side has said that the ball went over the line, so there'll be a throw in to Hertford. Anybody that heard our 90-minute show last night will know the trials and tribulations of referees' assistants in the Scottish League, where one's head got mistaken for the ball by an automatic camera. That's one of the donuts you can vote for on the 90 Minutes Twitter feed. Have a look, see who else you might want to cast a vote towards. I think the EFL are in the frame this week, as Ben Hurd comes forward, plays the ball back into his own half, and always giving it away as Chris Gosling, and coming in on goal and just putting it wide of the target was Thiago Suka. Should have done well, the number 9. Chris Gosling giving the ball away, and Kuka getting a clear run on goal, but in the end put it wide of Luke Mewitt's post. So first opportunity for either side here. Coming with 7 minutes of the game gone. As good anticipation that time by Gosling, brings in Luke Geimer. Gosling again looks up, finds David Ogbonna. Ogbonna comes across the halfway line, flicks it towards Fadian, but he can't control it. And another one of those Watford trialists will put it back on the edge of the area for Teddy Perkins. Perkins for his goalkeeper Mario, looked a little bit unsure about it. Marriott still with it and just about manages to play the ball to Perkins on this side, but And Watford finally get themselves out of trouble through Barrett. Put forward once again to Kuka. Kuka, big, strong centre forward. Jagdev's in quickly with a tackle though. And on the near side, David O'Connor can't keep it in. And Watford will have themselves a throw in. Watford in their normal Hornet strip. Yellow and black for them. Hertford all in blue with, as we have come to expect. Ball on the edge of the Watford penalty area. Ball flick through though. And they're going to come forward now on this right hand side with Joe Hungbo. Hungbo turns inside ball Symes, picks up speed, fires in the shot, but in the end it's pretty well wide of the target once again. Ball put out quickly to Harvey Gardner. I've got to say, it's got all the makings of a decent game here between two teams who want to play football along the ground, which is always good to see. Chris Gosling on this near side gets it back from Josh Bryant. Gosling, long ball, far side, seeks out his manager, Ben Hurd. Hurd coming forward down the line, onto that halfway line where he'll find Sam Fanian, who wins himself a throw-in. Sam, who scored both goals here last week, of course, took his season tally at 5. A couple of them from the penalty spot. Finds Paul Symes on the halfway line. Sam Fanian again brings in Luke Geimer. Geimer on that far side for Jagdev, gets it back. Geimer and Fanian play a nice 1-2. Ball will break to Jagdev on the halfway line. Puts it back inside the Hertford half for Chris Gosling. Brandy McEwendy on this near side for David Ogbonna. Ogbonna with the space closed down by a Hungbo. Still back, patient play. We're inside the Hertford half here with Harvey Gardner. Long ball forward this time, wasn't a good one though. Straight to a Watford try list, but he can't bring the ball forward. And Harvey will try again. This one much more effectively picks out Jagdev inside the Watford half. Here goes Jagdev with those quick feet. Jagdev still going. Watford player goes down. Free kick to the visiting side. I'm saying that Hertford, of course, were due 5 games in November in their league programme. So see that those will have to be fitted in when hopefully football resumes in December. So be plenty of Tuesday nights here at the bar to come and watch football under lights, one suspects, in 2021. Josh Bryant on his near side from McEwendy. High ball on the far side, brought down by Ben Hurd, who brings in Harvey Gardner. Gardner once again for Jagdev, who comes short. Further down the line, looking for Ben Hurd, but Hertford will have to defend now, but Watford go backwards and give them a chance to regroup. As one of the Watford trialists, number 4, chips the ball on this near side for Barrett. Mewett was way out of his goal anyway, and quite easily comes out and collects the ball on one bounce. Bowls it out to Chris Gosling. Gosling finds Harvey Gardner. 2 centre-backs exchange passes. And 12 minutes gone here at Ardingford Berry Park. It's Josh Bryant in advanced position. Has to put it back to Ogbonna, and Ogbonna's given it away to Kuka. Kuka's ball on this near side for Joe Hungbo. Hungbo, who's looked sharp, but in the end Bryant does well and wins himself a free kick as well. So free kick taken quickly. Chris Gosling will bring in Harvey Gardner. Been talking about our 90-minute show, of course, which you can find the link is exactly here where you're listening to this on East Hearts Radio's 90-minute Spreaker. And good news, well, if you like the show, is we'll be continuing throughout the lockdown with our chats and our guests. And I said Josh Bryant, who's out there playing for Hertford, is going to be a guest this coming week on the show. Plenty of stuff on 90 Minutes Twitter to guide you as to what's going on. So we'll look forward to chatting football with my co-host and good friend Simon Alamandi. who would normally be here doing the Twitter service, by the way, but he's much more adept at Twitter than I am, so apologise, not much on Twitter from East Herts Radio, but we do have live commentary as Harvey Gardner picks up the ball far side, puts it to Ben Hurd. Ben has to go backwards to Harvey, puts it to Chris Gosling on the edge of the area, brings in Josh Bryant, ever willing on this near side. Back once more for Chris Gosling, to the right for Harvey Gardner. Harvey's ball forward is to Makuendi, but he's surrounded by yellow shirts, has to push it all the way back. Makuendi will get it back. Been a good competition for places in that central midfield. Makuendi and Isaac Pedro, part of that competition on this near side of the field. Watford have won the ball back, so they get it back from Bonner to Perkins. Perkins long ball forward, though fairly aimless one down this right hand side. Can find nobody at home but Luke Mewett. He finds Chris Gosling. Harvey Gardner will pick it up and roll it forward for Luke Geimer. Geimer turns well away from a couple of yellow shirts, brings in Josh Bryant. Bryant finds Geimer again. Good interplay. Geimer does well to turn on the halfway line. He was being held there. The referee decided not, though, but super turn by Luke Geimer. Finds Fanian. Fanian inside the centre circle for Makuendi. Makuendi coming forward. Jagdev's on that right-hand side. Good approach play by Hertford this. Jagdev brings in Ben Hurd. Chip ball looking for Fanian. Headed out to the edge of the area, though. And Watford should get it clear, and the Hungbo will put it on this near side to Barrett, the right fullback. Barrett has to put the brakes on a little bit, puts it all the way back to Teddy Bergins, who's on the edge of his own penalty area. Once more, plenty of football being played on the park, also by Watford. It's the goalkeeper Alfie Marriott in possession. Rolls it out to Perkins. Perkins ball forward though. Well, Hertford had almost got it, but it breaks for Mason Barrett. Barrett coming forward now. Centre field is the right fullback. Barrett still going. Sunny Blue Everton's in. Fires in the shot. Good save by Mewett. Luke Mewett did well. Good height for a goalkeeper, but he still had to get behind it, and that's exactly what he did. So Watford have had the best two opportunities on goal, it's got to be said. Shot from Kuka really early on that he should have done better with, and that one from Sunny Blue Everton that went straight into the goalkeeper's chest on the halfway line. Long ball on this side, looking for Hungbo, who's got a bit of pace about him but won't have that much. Can't keep the ball in, and it runs out for a throw-in on this near side. 16 minutes gone then in the early kick-off here at Hardingford Berry Park. 0-0. Hertford against Watford's under-23 side with 90 minutes live with East Herts Radio and Universal Signs. And if you have listened to all the commentary so far, or Watford coming forward again, thanks for that. Always good to support the local sports, and rest assured when we do get something to commentate on, when things are over, we'll be there as Hungbo comes through on the right hand side of the box. Got the FA Trophy to look forward to, of course, with Welling Garden City getting our home first round draw. So well, certainly that one will be very prominent on the 90 minutes live calendar. Makuendi picks the ball up, bowls it to the right hand side where he finds Harvey Gardner. Gardner for Ben Hurd. Ben Hurd's chip ball. Looks to have Jagdev in, but he'll collect the ball at second attempt. Jagdev forward for Fanian. Fanian's ball for Ben Hurd. Fanian gets it back. Back for Makuendi. First touch, wasn't too sure, but Hertford still in possession. Fanian for Makuendi. Tries to find Paul Symes, but the ball will overrun him and bring in Chris Gosling inside the centre circle. Gosling on the halfway line. Gosling on this near side for Bryant. Bryant looking for somewhere to pass it, and in the end puts it on the right boot, goes back into his own half. Harvey Gardner has to turn fairly quickly away from an advancing Watford trialist. Far side of the field, Ben Hurd picks it up. down the line, looking for the run of Jagdev. Jagdev is beaten to it in the end by Max Statham, though. The ball's back at the feet of the goalkeeper. Marriott. His kick, though, is a poor and only finds Paul Symes. But Bonner can't get onto it. Barrett turns away. Bonner there snapping at his ankles, and Watford still got some work to do to get this clear. Marriott just does that, chipping it out on that far side of the field. Watford coming forward with one of 4 trialists in their lineup this evening. He finds the number 11, Joe Hungbo turns inside. Looks like he wants to turn inside on the left foot. Almost a very good ball through to trialist number 7, as we'll have to call him, who was in the area. It's interesting, Hungbo plays on the right. He does look all left foot to me. Wants to drift inside and put it on the left peg. But here's Josh Bryan, who goes round the shirt pull from Hungbo. And on the end, puts a good ball. Finds Jagdev. Jagdev coming forward, midway inside the Watford half. Here is Jagdev still. Brings in Ben Hurd, far side of the field. Ben turns it on to the right foot, but then gives the ball away. Good retrieval by Geimer, though. Bring the ball back in with Makuendi. Symes for Josh Bryant. Bryant down the line for David Ogbonna. Ogbonna finds Josh Bryant again, but Josh gets too much on the cross, and in the end it goes over the top of the crossbar and doesn't cause Alfie Marriott any problems in the Watford goal. So we've had nearly 20 minutes first half here. Watford have had 2 opportunities. Hertford yet to test Alfie Marriott. They've had plenty of possession, look neat and precise as they always do, but cutting edge is a little bit lacking at the moment. Ball forward, Bryant goes up, he's beaten to it by Barrett, but Goslin will snap it up on the halfway line and find Symes. Goslin puts it back into his own half for the keeper Luke Mewett. Mewett brings in Ben Hurd. Hurd forward for Brandy Makuendi. Makuendi finds his manager again. Ben coming centre field. Brings in Paul Symes. Down to, Josh Bryant lets the ball run under his feet after he was found by Gosling, and Watford get a cheap throw in on this near side of the field. Watford in possession then. One of 4 trialists puts the ball back to Alfie Marriott. If you missed it, only my thanks, by the way, to Graham Stack, who's the Watford coach, or one of the Watford coaches, who gave me the Watford lineup as they came out. So also made the comment, don't they look young, about Hertford's first team. Don't think he'll be the first one to have made that comment. Some have regretted it this season, of course, as Paul Symes misses the tackle. In goes Makuendi, and the referee blows for a free kick midway inside the Watford half. Free kick. Well, in fact, we've got a Watford player sitting down at the moment, who's perhaps going to need a little bit of treatment. But looks to, I think it's the number 7, isn't it, the trialist, and it is, who had that opportunity with the ball through from Hungbo that he couldn't quite get hold of. He's walking off the field, and not quite sure if they want to make a replacement or whether he's going to come back on here. Didn't get any physio attention, and I think he's going straight into the dugout, so it's going to be a change as far as the visitors are concerned. As their trialist number 7 has gone off and will need to be replaced. I don't know if they're waiting for the substitution or Watford are going to continue with 10 here. A little bit of movement on the bench on that far side of the field. Halfway through the first half then here at Hartford Park. Watford under 23s against Hertford, 0-0 on 90 minutes live. Last time we'll be doing 90 minutes live until the beginning of December, and hopefully things will swing back into action, and we'll be bringing you live commentary on our Step 4 sides, where Hertford and Wellington City, of course, that we follow Tuesday nights, Wednesdays, Saturdays, whenever they're playing. It's on Wednesdays, by the way. Massive game tomorrow night, and all the best for Hertford's youth team, who go to MK Dons in the first round of the FA Youth Cup. First time we've ever got to the first round, and we sincerely hope that history will repeat itself, and they'll do what Wes' youth team did this time last year at MK Dons and get themselves into the second round of the competition. Game's restarted here. Watford back up to a full complement and coming forward with Joe Hungbo. Hungbo coming forward, picking up a lot of pace, but that's a great challenge by Chris Gosling on the edge of his own penalty area. Hungbo delayed in full flight as Makuendi picks the ball up. And indeed, Watford have brought on a number 12 on that far side, who, because of our lack of a team sheet, is going to have to be good substitute number 12 to half-time anyway, when Graham Stack has promised to come over and give me news on any changes, which is very nice of him. As Paul Symes' challenge goes into the shins of trialist number 8, and Watford have themselves a free kick. The free kick will be taken on the halfway line by Teddy Perkins. Perkins on this near side. Down the line onto the head of Josh Bryant, who puts it out for a throw-in to Watford. Throw-in to be taken on this near side by Nathan Barrett, the right fullback. Barrett waiting to get some movements. Hungbo's got it now. Gets it on that left foot again. Pulls the ball inside to Colcutt, who was rather caught on his heels. Couldn't take it in his stride. So certainly Hungbo, say interesting. He's looked the most likely, I think, in a Watford perspective. The left-footed right winger. As Gosling threads it to his right for Harvey Gardner. Harvey coming forward, edge of his box. Still forward, brings in Makuendi. Makuendi turns away from Sunny Blue Everton and finds Chris Gosling. Gosling on this near side for Bryant. Gosling will get it back. Gosling looks up. He's got Harvey Gardner there, but a long ball to Jagdev and a perfect one as well. Jagdev picks it up. Moves inside his man, threads it forward for Fanian, gets it back again. Jagdev's still going. Here's Paul Symes. Ball set up Luke Geimer. Good move this by Hertford. Ogbonna puts it across the box, but in the end it's cleared fairly easily by Teddy Perkins. Once again, it was neat approach play. Jagdev involved with those quick feet. He's already won a couple of penalties this season, of course, with those jinks into the area. Bryant will take the throw for Hertford Town. Josh Bryant to Geimer. Geimer nips it forward for Paul Symes. Geimer will get it again. And via Ogbonna is Josh Bryant. Bryant finds Symes. Symes has to go backwards to Makuendi. Makuendi to Jagdev. He's in acres of space on that far side. The Watford substitute goes across to close down that space. Ben Hurd has it. Ben turns onto the right foot, and he's almost given it away here, and that's a challenge by Chris Gosling, but here's Hungbo. He's cleaned through and chips it wide of the target. Well, that's the second one Watford have missed, and he got Ben Hurd out of jail there. Ben gave it away. Kuka was there. Perhaps Hungbo could have fed his strike partner, but in the end he put his shot wide with only Mewett to beat. Makuendi chips it forward. Jagdev's going to have to go to keep that in, and he's not going to do so. So the ball goes on that far side. But, 27 minutes gone, and Watford really should be in front here. Kuka missed the first one early on, and the Hungbo clean through against Mewett. Put it wide of the target. So let-offs for the home side. Had plenty of possession, Hertford. It's not really produced too much to test Alfie Marriott at the moment. Might do now is Ben Hurd brings in Symes from Makuendi. McEwendy turns on the halfway line and back for Harvey Gardner. Brings in Jagdev. Jagdev's ball down the line. Well, Jagdev manages somehow to snaffle it back. There's the number 7. He was being pulled back there, but the referee lets play go on. Ben Hurd for Jagdev. Jagdev back for Ben Hurd. Back into the Hertford half. They're going to have to build again here with Chris Goslin. Goslin finds Josh Bryant. He's got a Bonner going outside him, goes inside for Paul Symes, who's again going to have to go back into his own half, and Goslin's given it away. But Geimer's challenge, not a solid one, and the ball goes all the way back to Tommy Perkins. Bonner's got it back for Hertford. He's almost given it away, and Josh Bryant comes to his rescue. Harvey Gardner, long ball forward, can't pick out Jagdev, but Fanian will pick up the scraps on the halfway line for McEwendy. Brings in Ben Hurd again. Hurd coming forward and just got caught by the substitute as he advanced on that right hand side, which gives Hertford a free kick. McEwendy will find Chris Goslin. Goslin for Josh Bryant on this near side. Josh will bring in Paul Symes. Symes all the way back to the goalkeeper Luke Mewett. Mewett all the way along the ground, far side. Brings in Ben Hurd. Here's McEwendy. McEwendy chips it forward, but too far in advance of Geimer. Hungbo does well, but not for the first time tonight. It's a good challenge by Chris Gosling at the back. Here's the ball forward. Ball forward on this near side. Gosling intercepts. McEwendy finds Jagdev. Jagdev back inside his own half for Chris Gosling. Gosling to Josh Bryant. Finds Jagdev, who's come deep trying to get hold of the ball. And the ball fed all the way back to the goalkeeper Luke Mewett. Mewett, long kick forward. Bonner's here with Barrett. Bonner does well, wins it in the air. Geimer's going to bring it down. Watford say handball. It certainly wasn't, but in the end, the last deflection came off Geimer and goes out for a throw in. Mason Barrett will take it for Watford. Brings in Perkins on the edge of his area, who finds his central defensive partner Statham. Statham's ball lands at the feet of Perkins all the way along the ground. Hungbo once again drifting inside on that left foot, chips it on the far side, and the substitute number 12 is in good position here, drives it across the area. Good defending once again by Chris Goslin, who gets in the way. Ben Hurd's got to get it clear and finds Mewett. I don't think Mewett wanted that, but in the end Hertford worked their way out of trouble. Deserve a round of applause for that. Could have been in considerable bother. Here's Paul Symes, midway inside his own half. Forward for Geimer. Geimer for Sam Fanian. Fanian looking for Ogbonna. Ogbonna's put the accelerator down, but Barrett was there with him. And in the end, it's Watford who get out of it. And the ball pushed back to the goalkeeper, Alfie Marriott. You can see David Ogbonna change through the gears. He does it, of course, in the Eastmead League Division 1 South Central, but slight different kettle of the fish this evening against this opposition. Throw into Hertford, far side of the field. Ben Hurd will find Paul Symes, pushes it back into his own area for Harvey Gardner, all the way across the 18-yard box for Chris Gosling. Goslin near side for Bryant. Bryant for Ogbonna, who's got Barrett all over him like a cheap suit. Barrett manages to snaffle the ball away from him. His Sunny Blue Everton and round the goalkeeper on this near side goes Cougar, but he took too long, and in the end it was the substitute who slides in. Opportunity gone. Quite why Cougar decided to go this side of the box, only he knows, because Sunny Blue Everton had done all the work. The big number 9 wasted the chance. Mewett inside his own area to Paul Symes. Space closed down, but once again, good quick interplay gets Hertford out of trouble. Fanian brings in Geimer, brings in Symes. Nice football. But Symes in the end, looked like a foul, but coming through is Hungbo. He's onside this time, and this time he is going to score. Wow, Joe Hungbo puts Watford in front. Hertford will feel they should have had a free kick in the build-up to that one. But 32 minutes gone. Hertford 0. Watford's under 23s 1. Well, Hungboat, he was the one who missed the opportunity early on, didn't he? But when you saw him get out that one, he opened his body up. It was perfect for him. Right side of the box, favoured left foot, and curled into the bottom right-hand corner to give the visiting Watford under 23s a 1-goal advantage here at Hardingford Bury Park. Plenty of time for Hertford to get back into things, of course. Makuendi will take the kick-off. In fact, it was Sam Fanian back into his own half, where Ben Hurd is in possession. Finds Jagdev. Jagdev turns back to Ben. And Ben all the way to Harvey Gardner. Gardner on this near side. Brings in Chris Gosling. Gosling's got Bryant outside him. Bryant for Paul Symes. Symes onto the left foot. Guymer's got a bit of space to move into here. Comes across the halfway line, does Luke Guymer. Luke Guymer plays it left for David Ogbonna. Ogbonna, good opportunity to get the ball over here. Ogbonna does get it over, but in the end it's Statham. In fact, it's Perkins who gets in the way ahead of Sam Fanian. Hertford got a throw in though. Symes has got a bit of space this time. Symes to the edge of the area where Fanian picks it up, but he's outnumbered, does well, shows good strength to number 9, does well to retain possession. He's having his ankles chipped out, but he finds Jagdev on that far side. Jagdev will run from right to left, and the referee judges that from a trialist was not a foul, so Hertford don't get a free kick, do get the ball back though. As Fanian brings in Jagdev. Jagdev for Paul Symes. Symes under pressure, finds Jagdev again. Josh Bryant has got so much space on this left-hand side that at the moment nobody can spot him. Be a perfect ball if they could. Ben Hurd, all happening down the right. Josh Bryant doing his own social distancing at the moment down the left, but in the end all comes to nothing as Sunny Blue Everton goes down and Watford win themselves a free kick. So free kick to be taken midway inside the Watford half on that far side of the field. Max Statham, the number 5, will take the kick. And Statham will get it back on the edge of the area. Fanian's closing down the space, and in the end Statham gives it away to Jagdev. It's Makuendi, but under immediate pressure. Puts it on the far side for Ben Hurd. Once again, this time it's Ogbonna who's got plenty of space on this left side. Barrett's very confident as a fullback, giving his man plenty of room. As Sunny Blue Everton gets it away from Ben Hurd on that far side. Ogbonna now does come infield and hasn't got that amount of space again. Hertford got the ball back. Makuendi's little chip forward. Statham's given it away to Symes. Harvey Gardner for Symes again. Gardner will pick it up. Forward off of Guymer, and chance finally for Watford to get it clear. They give it away again though. Makuendi looks for Fanian, couldn't take it on, and Marriott will come out and collect it fairly comfortably. About 9 minutes to go before half time here. Just joined us, welcome along. 90 minutes live with East Hearts Radio and Universal Signs, bringing you live football from the East Hearts area and a little bit beyond as well. As Watford are coming forward here, ball across the ground into the area, cleared out by Harvey Gardner. And contrary to popular belief, if you've seen a few things on Facebook and Twitter, commentaries don't have to go after the watershed either. I have absolutely no idea what I said against Waltham Abbey, which had the wrath of YouTube telling us how commentary needed an age restriction. So, interesting one. I can assure you I didn't say anything untoward, as on this near side of the field David Ogbonna will pick the ball up for Bryant. Ogbonna's going, but didn't get the ball back. Chance has gone now. Bryant just side foots it forward, but has given it away rather tamely to Mason Barrett, who puts it back inside his own half for Perkins. Perkins will put the ball forward for Sunny Blue Everton. Far side brings in trialist number 3. chips the ball back to another one of these Watford trialists. 3 of them on the field left, 4 started. Ball on that far side again. Watford with Sunny Blue Everton. Puts the ball back a little bit further and still compressed. Inside the Hertford half is the dangerous Hungbo puts the ball to the edge of the area. Harvard got defenders back and Gosling does well, but in the end Geimer goes down and the Hungbo's got the ball back, wrestled away by Makuendi, and flurry of bodies sees the ball land straight at the feet of Chris Gosling, who commits the foul and gives Watford a free kick. So a free kick to Watford, midway inside the Hertford half. Chipped just to the left where Hungbo brings it forward to the edge of the area. Hertford sort that out though. Ben Hurd can send Jagdev going forward, but the covering defender did his job and puts it all the way back to the goalkeeper Alfie Marriott. Marriott on this near side for Teddy Perkins, but Ogbonna did well, closed down the space. Here's David Ogbonna to the right for Sam Fanian in the area, fires in the shot, but wide of the target. It's got to be said, first time really that Hertford have threatened like that. Ogbonna making a nuisance of himself on the edge of the area and put to his right, and Sam Fanian, well, nothing wrong with the power behind the shot. Direction though wasn't there, and Marriott watched it go harmlessly wide. Restarts on this near side. Hungbo picks it up. Number 11. Ogbonna does well to close down the space. In the middle. Ball on this near side. He's put back to Perkins. Perkins long ball forwards has Kuka, but he's in an offside position. And between them, Bryant and Gosling had sorted out anyway for Hertford. 5 minutes and a bit before we get a chance to have a break. And hot toddy would probably be in order. Temperature dropping quite a degree here at Hardingford Berry Park. Got to say, compliments again to the surface here, considering all the rain we have had. And this pitch, like the team, has come on leaps and bounds in the last year. It's going to be a free kick to Hertford Town, far side of the field. Ben Hurd spots the ball down and in fact bowls it just a little bit further forward. About 15 yards inside the Watford half is Ben. He's going to be taking this, our commentary position, as we like it, right on the halfway line. And thanks always to Hertford for making us so welcome. Feel like part of the family here. Well, we are really, aren't we? As Ben prepares to take the kick, brings in Brandy Makuendi. Makuendi delays it just a little bit, and Watford will get it back. Colker sends Hungbo going down this side. Gosling's got to get there and does. Super challenge again. He is such a cool defender as the Hertford Town number 6, Chris Gosling. He's really grown into that role. And certainly, I think Ben Hurd might agree, he's one of the first names on my team sheet. He's had a super season so far as Chris Gosling. As Ben picks the ball up far side. Harvey Gardner forward for Jagdev. Another player who's had a super season so far. Down the line to Sam Fanian. Sam does well. Good strength again shown by the number 9. Goes back in the Hertford half for Ben Hurd. Makuendi back for Harvey Gardner. Rather skies it. Gives Gosling a bit of work to do here. But Gosling does well to bring in Bryant on this near side. And the ball in the end, though, goes out for a throw-in to Watford. Into the last couple of minutes here. Plus, I can't imagine there'll be much time added on for stoppages. We did have that one for the substitution, but apart from that, not a great deal. As the linesman's flag up as the ball's fired across the area by Kuka, but Jagdev will pick it up on that far side with a chance to move forward. Again, Ogbonna's got plenty of space down this left-hand side. Jagdev still going. Finds Ben Hurd. Jagdev will get it back. Has to turn away from Sunny Blue Everton, though, into his own half for Harvey Gardner. Hertford need to switch it here. Plenty of space down the left. It's all going down the right at the moment. Jagdev again down that line. Ben Hurd further down the line tries to find Jagdev, but again all comes to nothing. And someone needed to put their head up and see how much space there was down this left-hand side. Brian and Ogbonna could well have carved something out against Barrett on this side, but they didn't. Watford got a throw and the ball will land at the feet of Brandy Makuendi, who brings in Bowles Symes, puts it all the way back to his goalkeeper Luke Mewett, and Luke side foots the ball out, but unfortunately goes straight out of play and lands just in front of the tunnel, which is going to be put into use in a minute or so, as we're just about time up at the end of the first half here, which has seen Watford's under-23s take a 1-goal lead. It's Sonny Blue Everton coming forward. He's another one who's caught the eye. He's looked very bright and sharp. And number 10 turned it inside to Hungbo, the goal scorer. Hungbo pushed it to the left-hand side of the box. Watford still coming forward, fires in the shot, does the trialist number 8, but Mewett's equal to it at the near post and collects it quite comfortably. Bowls it out on this near side with Luke Geimer. Geimer turns away from the attentions of Hungbo and brings in Bowles Symes into the area for Chris Gosling. Gosling back for Luke Mewett. Mewett, right hand side for Ben Hurd. Ben, long ball forward. Looking for the run of Makuendi. Statham's going to have to be alert here for Watford Nears. Puts a good back pass, which Marriott thumps clear at the first attempt. Symes can't pick it up on the halfway line. Ben Hurd can, though. Has to turn and find Symes now. Paul Symes, far side, brings in Jagdev. Jagdev back to Paul Symes. Once again, I'll mention it. Bonner's got an acre of space on this left-hand side. It's going to come over here now. But, Watford operating a shift here. They've all shifted now from right to left. Should have come over quicker. Ogbonna does well, though, to find Geimer. It's Josh Bryant. Bryant looking for the run of Ogbonna. Ogbonna's in the box here, but good defending by Statham. Number 5 read it, and in the end he cannons the ball off Ogbonna's shins as the referee looks at his watch, and it goes away for a goal kick. So good approach play. It's been a facet of Hertford's game. If you can criticise them, it's that cutting edge just that's missing at the end of the good approach play. Haven't really had it, just that Sam Fanian shot tonight, which looked like giving Marriott any problem at all. Watford claiming a handball as Marriott played the ball this side to Perkins, who put his hand on it to steady it and then took the goal kick. So maybe they'd had a point. No VAR here, of course. These Watford boys make it. They'll have to get used to it. As that's the referee's whistle and the last action of the first half here at Hardingford Berry Park, which sees the half-time score Hertford Town 0, Watford's under-23s 1. Joe Hungbo with the goal after 32 minutes. Grab yourself a cuppa and make yourself comfortable for 15 minutes. I'll be taking a break, so join me again in a quarter of an hour for full commentary on the second half of Hertford against Watford under-23s here at Hardingford Berry Park.